What is going on, y'all? You got the big blue guy coming at you from quarantine. So it looks like the NFL has officially canceled the Hall of Fame game that was supposed to be scheduled for August 6th. And it shouldn't really surprise anyone at this point. You know, we're dealing with a pandemic. The virus is still around. Some players in the league have already tested positive, so you knew that this was going to happen. You knew that they were going to start to push back, and, you know, I mean, look, I've seen like first quarters of Hall of Fame games, and that's about it. You know, it's preseason. No one really cares except for the people that are there for the weekend, which sucks for them and which sucks for the Hall of Fame inductees, but it's understandable. The NFL can deal with it. But that being said, this raises some concern for me because, you know, if you would have asked me 2 months ago, do I think that the season would start on time? I would still say yes. But now, since we're at the end of June, going into July, they've already canceled one preseason game. I'm still kind of iffy because they still want teams to report for training camp July 28th. And now that this was scheduled for August 6th, it's already canceled. That being said, they might as well just get rid of preseason. And I mean, I don't know. It's a tough situation, but the season could be pushed back at least probably 3 weeks, maybe the end of September. But it's tough to say, man. It really is, because we're seeing cases spike in so many different states. Florida is getting hit the worst, and who knows? I hear that the league is trying to maybe allow some fans at one stadium and some at the other, which doesn't really make it fair for anybody. I mean, it's just weird to begin with, but it's a business, and they thrive on that fan revenue, and they would lose $3 billion or $2 billion overall, and you know, I guess they got to make it up somehow. But how are you going to enforce that in a football stadium? How are you going to contain? I mean, who knows how many people are going to be there? Like 5,000 out of like a 30,000 seat capacity. Still, that's a lot of people. And how are you going to monitor that? And that's going to be the challenge here going forward. I mean, we could still have a season. I mean, I'm 80% sure they probably still will because it's the NFL, and they can't afford to lose money. That's why. And just going off topic, that's why we're going to have Major League Baseball next month, just because they can't afford to lose any more money. You know, even though Major League Baseball missed the boat completely by not playing right now. At a time where a country like that, like in a situation like this, our national pastime, they miss the opportunity, and people are sick of the greed, and I'm sick of the greed as well. So I won't even tune in to watch anyway. But that being said, the NFL season could start late. I'm just throwing that out there. It could start late. You know, health and safety comes first. And I know I've been dying for some sports. You know, I've been dying for football. You know, it's like I could live with everything else. I could live without it. But I just need football. But maybe that's just a selfish part of me. I mean, who knows? Who knows if they'll pull it off? I mean, you can't really have a bubble for this thing. You really can't. That's the tough part about it. It's not like you're going into a playoff situation where you're keeping everybody in a certain place at a certain time. But anyway, guys, this has been the big blue guy coming at you. I really hope that we could still get some football this year. I really hope that we can have a light at the end of the tunnel, maybe a little bit of normalcy. Spend the BBG. Catch you on the flip side.